その指輪が聖火神が私を導いたのですね。
Hey, what's up, y'all? Lad here again. How's it going? We've got a new memory traveler coming this Wednesday, Alaune, one of the main characters in OCTOPATH COTC. She's a scholar of the power faction hailing from memoirs. She specializes in fire and light damage and is able to compete with some of the top tier clerics. Let's go ahead and check her out. The usual first, of course, voice actress, Saori Onishi. She voices Vinette from Gabriel Dropout. I enjoyed her character in the anime, and the anime was pretty funny. She's got a cool and calm voice. I kinda dig that. Anyways, let's get back to Alaune. For her notable damage skills, she has a 3-hit single target tome physical damage, and then she has a 3-hit AoE light elemental damage, along with a 3-hit AoE fire elemental damage, and she also has nukes for both of them, a 1-hit light elemental damage, potency 170, and then a 1-hit fire elemental damage, again potency 170. So for her ultimate, at level 1, she's able to increase the maximum HP of all allies by 20% and recover HP with potency of 200. And at level 10, that becomes 25 for increasing maximum HP and 250 for recovering HP. Now for her notable support skills, she has the HP recovery for the front row, potency 130. She also has an AoE HP regen, potency 110, and she's able to increase the front row's dark resist by 15% for 2 turns. And lastly, she's able to revive a single ally. Again, only 3 times during one battle. Now for her passive, she has a 30% in fire and light elemental damage up to herself, and then she gets a 10% defense up for ally in front of her when she's in the back row. She has a 10% in fire and light resistance, 20 in ice, and also 20 in dark. So should you pull, she's good. She's a 2-in-1 package, being able to cover both fire and light, and also being able to heal, regen, and revive. Currently in the game, she's the 5th traveler that is able to revive. First one being Anya's, a collab unit, Liana, a Sacred Blaze unit, Elfin, and then Ophelia from the general pool. Right now, there are quite a bit of great fire units in the game. The Orient God is a fire user himself, then Mulu with her Act First at max PP, and she's able to reduce fire resistance. Lanette, the buffing goddess, is also able to reduce fire resist. And then finally, the talk of the town, Good Guy Ceres. If you have either of these characters, you're pretty good at fire coverage. Now it's great to have more, but if you're free to play, you want to maximize your rupee usage. Now for light, Odette is a great unit, but she's limited in the sense that she's a Sacred Blaze unit. And then we have Varken, who is free to get if you can best him. He's a great light unit. And then finally we have Ophelia, who's another great light user. Now Alaune is able to heal and use regen and revive. If you don't have any clerics who can revive, or any of the fire or light users I mentioned before, she might be a great unit to pull for. As we're moving forward, the theme of each new character is that they're able to cover multiple abilities or elements. Simply put, if you think about it, these new characters are essentially a 2-in-1 package. Because this is a memory traveler banner, Richard will also be in this pool. So you want to ask yourself, do you have enough rubies, in the sense that you're trying to pity for Alaune? Or will you be trying to get her while trying to get the pity for Richard? Personally, I think Alaune is a nice unit to have when compared to the other memory travelers. And if you're running low on rubies, I would suggest skipping for now and wait for the next memory traveler to come out, and hope that you pull her along the way, or that you can pity for her with the memory fragments. But again, that's with paid rubies. So longevity wise, she's gonna be used when enemies are weak to either light or fire. She again can also act as a cleric, providing support for the team. Her ultimate is one of a kind, as she's able to increase the entire party's maximum HP by 20%. That added HP difference could be a win or lose situation. Personally, I think she's great, but when a character has too many good abilities, it's difficult to choose which one to bring unless you know what fight you're getting into. Anyways, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Character design 4 out of 5. She looks standard as a queen, although I think I might be a bit more interested in Elrica. Voice actress 4.5 out of 5, Saori Onishi. Her voice is pretty cool and she's quite adorable. Abilities 4 out of 5, she has all the necessities that you need from a cleric as a scholar. That's pretty good. Longevity 4 out of 5, I can see her being used for a long time. Level buff 0 out of 5, unloaded, yes, 0 out of 5, she's part of the memory travelers. Overall impression 4 out of 5. She again is a 2-in-1 package. She can do a lot of great things. Any character that's able to revive is always nice to have. Anyways, this Wednesday, we'll go ahead and do a full step up to step 5 to see if we get her or not. Again, she's a nice to have unit, but when compared to the upcoming other memory travelers that are coming out, I feel like she might just be a little bit below par. Anyways, to those who are watching and pulling for this Wednesday, good luck in your pulls and I hope you get her. And like always, take care of yourselves. Let out.